Okay, today we're going to redo this little landscaping feature here in the side of the yard by the swing. Now, each one of the two little horses are cast iron. They are heavy. I believe this one right here weighs like about 55 pounds or something, and the other one, because it's missing one of the rails, right, it only weighs like about 40 pounds. Right, so we're going to move everything out. There's a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to move everything out, and we're going to, you know, chop down the weeds and break out the bush stuff and set it back up for spring. Yes, they are a matching set. There's a big cactus right there. That's a rarity for me up here. There's some more right here, some little baby ornamentals. We might be trying to save those. This barrel cactus is dead though. Okay, now I don't know if you can see them or not, but we're going to try to save these little baby ornamentals because they look like they might still be alive. There's another one right there. Right there. Yeah. But the big barrel cactus is dead. He's coming out. Okay, this ring, this is the inner rim lock ring for one of the big tires on one of the big dump trucks up at the mine. We got 3 of these in the yard. There's one here, there's one over there for the septic tank, and there's one over there in the corner that's got some little tiny rose bushes and shit in it, right? These things right here these are awesome planters because they're, you know, like 2 feet wide, just pretty, you know, deep down in the ground, right? And they're solid metal, you know what I'm saying? And whatever you plant inside grows inside this until it gets past the bottom of the rim, right? I mean, they're great for, you know, for agricultural, for planters, for homesteaders, you know what I'm saying, for making a little small plot garden. I mean, you could do like like green beans or you know, any peas or anything, because you could like make a point, like trellis right here, and run the strings down like that. I mean, these things are great for everything. But right now, what we're doing is we're after these 4, 5 little ornamental cactuses, right? Because I'm gonna put them back in, right? Now these little babies are kind of easy to easy to transplant, right? Because they grow right on top of their own little root ball. So you just got carefully dig that out. And I can't find my gloves. Alright, we're going to put them over to the side. See? See? We're going to save these guys. In the middle right here, There's a little, one of those small barrel, yellow flower prickly pear cactuses that's dead. So we're after him next. Oh yeah. These barrel cactuses are easy. Most cactuses are. They grow right on top of their root ball. Okay, I dug it out, and that deep, and I made it all flat. Right, now you don't necessarily have to, break it up or nothing, you know what I'm saying, because remember, there's still like this much of the wheel buried in the ground, right, it's full of dirt, right. So the next step, what are you going to do with the extra dirt, Brian? Okay, now it's ready. It's ready for the winter, right? What I did is I put the cardboard is going to put, carbon, right, and fiber back into the dirt. The wood chips and the sawdust and stuff from the wood pile over there, right, that's going to put the nitrogen back in, right? The reason I flooded it, and you can see, I clearly see I filled it all the way up with water. The reason I did that is because I want the cardboard to saturate so it starts the breakdown process faster, because this is going to sit like this for the rest of the winter. Okay, now I've explained this to you guys before, but it's worth telling you again because, repetition, breeds knowledge. Horse poop, llama poop, and over yonder by the box is piggy poop. Now each one of these different kinds of animal excrement, right, has different potency levels, shall we say. You understand? The llama poop is like the high grade, the horse poop is like the middle grade, and the piggy poop over there is like, not really low grade, but it's just as good as horse poop. It's just, a different kind of a combination and mixture, because horses primarily eat the, grass and the foliage and stuff, where the piggies, right, the piggies are a lot of times fed, grains and, scrap foods and, other kinds of stuff, right, you know what I'm saying? So they're more like humans. Their poop is a little bit harder, you know what I'm saying? But the horse poop is just as kind of hot because they're a very active, very muscular kind of an animal. Well, llama poop is just, their poop is powerful. It's like bat guano. But so, you know what I'm saying? For the permaculture little project over there, we need to get a little bit of poop. So I'm thinking to myself, what kind of poop do we need? Right? Well, it's going to sit all winter long, right? And it's going to, because what we're doing is we're conditioning the ground. We're putting nutrients back into the ground in that little circle, right? So it all needs to break down, and it's all going to break down during the course of the winter. So I'm thinking maybe we need some high-grade llama poop, you know what I'm saying? So it burns up real good, you know what I'm saying? But then that might overpower the dirt that's inside the ring. Well, Alright, so I'll use this with horse poop. The horse poop burns pretty good, you know, when it's mixed in the ground. And I'm thinking that's, you know, because piggy poop at this point, you understand, we don't need piggy poop. We use him like in the springtime and in the summer, you know what I'm saying, for a little boost. So I'm going to go with the horse poop, you know what I'm saying, and get me a bucket full so we can spread it around over there in the ring. Now I'm going to leave it sit. Just leave it alone. Remember these little guys? We're going to hook these. We're going to hook these little guys up in the morning. That's the best time to do, you know, replanting in the morning. Alright, so permaculture. Even Sissy likes it. Huh, Sissy? Thank you. Right, and then come spring, I'm going to stir it all up with pickaxe or, you know, or maybe the auger machine, right, and just jumble it all up, and I'm going to go over there and I'm going to get some compost out of my bucket, and we're going to hook them up, and then we could use this for anything, flowers, ornamental cactuses and bushes, right, vegetables, I mean, like I said, string beans, peas, you could do chili peppers all the way around, right, I mean, there is an infinite amount of possibilities for this, right. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't do us any good unless it's ready. Right? There it is. Permaculture 101. Right? You know, I mean, I'm just trying to help you guys. I mean, this is the same system that we used when we lived in the house at 12th Avenue and Roosevelt over there in Phoenix when we were doing the urban garden playlist. If you guys, I'm going to leave the link for that one in this video. Right, this is how we did it. And Phoenix has got terrible dirt, especially right in the middle of the city. And we grew gigantic zucchinis and peppers, all kinds of stuff. Just imagine what I'm going to grow out here in the wilds. This is me, Brian. Huh? Permaculture 101. Please like and subscribe and share this video if you think somebody else needs to know. Thank you.